Hello, lawn mowing people. What I'm going to talk about today is why you shouldn't waste your money on directory services, or at least you should do some investigation before you spend any money there. So basically, you started your own lawn mowing business and you're mowing a few lawns here and there, and things are going pretty good. And then out of the blue, you get a call from somebody that tells you that you really need to be listed in their directory. And they promise you that it's going to bring in tons of customers and it'll help your business grow. And you think to yourself, is this worth it? And if you've ever heard the saying, beware of strangers bearing gifts, perhaps they should say, beware of directories as well. Because some of these guys charge high fees for listings and they require you to sign up for a long term contract. And it may seem like a good idea to have your name out there in as many places as possible, but the truth is that most of these directories are a complete waste of time and money. And this is why. So back in the day, where things were a little bit different, people had telephone directories, and what they used to do is they'd go to the yellow pages when they wanted to find something, they'd flick through, they'd find the service that they wanted, and they'd ring you. But today, I've noticed that in the last 4 or 5 years, the directories are getting smaller and smaller. I used to spend 5 or 6 grand a year on a directory listing. I haven't done that in years, and in fact, I'm getting more phone calls now than I was back then. I think that printed directories are definitely dead, and online directories aren't much better. People don't go to directories when they want something done. If someone wants their lawn mowed, they're not going to go and type in onlinedirectory.co.nz or find me a tradesman or whatever. They're going to type in lawn mowing Hamilton or lawn mowing Auckland or wherever they are. They're just going to type in that. They might type in lawn mowing contractor near me and then rely on the geo mapping on their computer or phone to bring up local listings. That's how people are looking these days. And the other thing is that not many of these directories are well maintained or well organised. So if someone is looking for a lawn mowing service, they may have difficulty finding your listing. Or worse still, some of these directories are complete scams, and you might find yourself paying for a listing that never materialises. And you get the same thing with websites. You're mowing lawns, you're minding your own business, the phone rings and someone tells you that your lawn mowing website isn't ranking, and they can get you to the top of the rankings for this amount of money. And this is another scam. You don't want to do this. If you wanted to find a good SEO company to get your website to the top of the listings, then what you would do is type into Google SEO company near me, and you know what? The best ones will come at the top of the page. Go past the ads, look at the organic listings. The one with the best organic listings is the guy with the best SEO, and that's the guy that you want doing your business, not some random stranger that rung you on the telephone and offered you SEO. I get so sick of people doing that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that little rant there. I get so annoyed, but if you think this is bad, you should hear me when they ring me up. Now, I'm not saying that all directories are bad. There's directories like Yellow and there's directories like Yelp, and these places really do help you find customers. But really, most of the people these days, when they want lawn mowing, as I said, they're not going to use a directory. They'll use something like Google. They'll use something like Google Maps. They might use Bing, and if you're on these places, then you will get found. And all you need to really do is operate your business well. Make sure that you maximize your listing when you've got a Google Maps listing. Make sure that you're doing things like getting reviews. Make sure that you're posting something occasionally. And when you post on your Google Maps listing, don't post like it's social media. Post it like it's a billboard, because that post is going to sit there for about 3 months or so, and then it's going to drop off. So just post your services. Don't post, oh, wonderful day here in Wellington City or something like that, because that's not what people are going. They're more likely to ring you if you post something like, hey, we do hedges. It just makes more sense, because these posts go directly underneath your Google Maps listing on the right hand side of the page when people search for your kind of business. So that's really where you want to be. So it's, to sum it up, I'd say that paying for directory listings is a complete waste of time and money, and you're better off putting your money into things like Google Ads or Facebook marketing and other things like that. And just remember that if anybody ever rings you out of the blue and tries to sell you a service like SEO or directories or anything like that, if they were so good at making people rise to the top and be found in directories and online, then why the hell are they ringing you? They should be relying on their own services that they're offering. They should be relying on SEO to get people to ring them. If they're telemarketing you, then they're no good at what they're doing. They're no good at having a directory. They're no good at SEO. They're just trying to make money by doing practically nothing. So they'll be quite happy to take the money off you, but you'll probably never hear from them again. So that's just what I've got to say about directories, and I'm sorry about the little rant, but sometimes I get a bit annoyed with these guys. But anyway, get out there, mow lawns, have fun, and happy lawn mowing, people.